How you doing, man? Give everybody a chance to pull up, pull up. I'm gonna have to put a time limit on this live because the one I did yesterday, that shit for me, 5 hours. It was having trouble posting, so I'm gonna try to go like an hour this time. But we gonna talk about the Matrix, shit like that. It's the Matrix only for me. Real life conversations for me. You know, shit. I could start it with like, as men they teach us, don't let them see you sweat. Don't let them never see you sweat. If you got some shit going on in your crib and you trying to figure out why your mom's acting like this or why you ain't got a good relationship with your pops or your family, don't show it, don't express it, don't let them see that you uncomfortable because you a man. Don't let them see that you uncomfortable. Don't tell your mom that you love her and that you just want to, you feel me? You might want to hug, you might want to kiss, you might just want your mom to show you some love. They tell you as a young boy growing up not to show those feelings because it's not cool. It's not cool for people to see you sweat. But you know what you become. You really just become a person that lives in fear. You get older and you grown and you afraid for people to see how you really feel about life and shit. That you really worried about self destruction, about exploding eventually. Because that's what happens to most of these dudes that pretend that they got it all figured out. And really they just rebellious and holding in so much emotion that they, you know what I'm saying? It detaches you from living in the present moment. For me, when that's just how that works. And they don't want men to be in the present moment. They just want men to be sexualized. You feel me? Like, you got some shit going on. Listen, man, go watch porn, have sex, bust a nut. I mean, but expressing yourself and showing your emotion, nah. Even in sex, it's not cool for men to express how they feel with a woman. You supposed to be quiet, you supposed to just be dominant with her. All of that shit is bullshit, bro. Like these niggas, they teach us how to be and all that. And motherfuckers get attached to that and shit. Like we gotta be this, cause man, fuck all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas hiding how they, you feel me? How they really feel, how uncomfortable they really are with life. How, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be so quiet because they just worried about, they don't want to get crossed. So they just, damn, I don't want to put myself out there. I'm worried about getting in tune with the wrong people. But really, all in all, they not afraid of getting in tune with the wrong people. They don't have the courage to stand up for themselves. They don't even know how to do that because you wasn't taught that. You was just taught to be quiet. For me, and then, how could you not say that you a robot? How could you not say that For me, we niggas is robots out here. That's just how this matrix shit is set up to be. You set up to be a robot from the jump. They train your parents how to be, and then your parents teach you the game. And then you go to school, and they really put you in a robot system. They want you to believe that this is what happened with this and that. They lie to you with all of the history they teach you in school, shit like that. They force you and push you in a direction to make you believe that certain things are more important than others. Like, bro, they got motherfuckers so deep in different layers. Like, that's why some people would be so over for them, you can't save them all. Cause there's layers to this shit. They build layers in the matrix. It's not just you know this and now you woke. Like it's mad layers to this shit. 47. He asked me what day of semen retention I'm on. I'm on day 47. He probably a little kid. That's why he's spamming. It's all good. Appreciate that, bro. So anybody got questions about the Matrix? I just wanted to kick it off with that for me. But shit, y'all can ask whatever. Make this shit roll for me. I'm chilling right now. Shit, yesterday's live was real deep. Feel me? I got to express some shit that I needed to express, man. Be like that. It's just we just come from they teach us not to express ourselves. They teach us to be tough, like to walk around with a mean mug and all that. Niggas don't want to live like that though, man. Niggas don't want to live like that. Why you think everybody in the hood just grinding to get out? Because we really want to grind to go somewhere where we feel safe enough to be ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's really all it is. Everybody want to get out the hood and out, fucked up environment so that they could be in a comfortable environment enough to be themselves. Nobody want to start a family in the hood. Nobody want to start a family in poverty. But most people wind up having families in poverty because of their defeatist mindset, and they don't believe that they could get out of poverty and have that family. So they just become complacent. They have the family and they so bitter about it. They feel bad because now they got this newfound love with their child. It's like, damn, she looked just like, or he looked just like me. He loved me so much and he's so innocent. But damn, look at where he got to grow up at. And that shit fuck a lot of parents up. And parents don't talk about that. For me, they try to just act like they know what they doing. And like, I'm a single mother though. I'm good. I don't need, look, you don't even know how to feed your child. Why is all these kids, you know what I'm saying, they deficient of all of these calories and proteins and carbs that young boys need to grow up to be strong and shit. But you know what you're doing, but you feeding your child Chinese food and the chicken spot and you on food stamps and you don't even have a diet plan. You don't even know how to feed and take care of yourself and your own body, but you know how to be a single mother though and just not need no man. No, you just being rebellious. You feel me? You being rebellious and you making a fool out of yourself and then your kids is gonna have to pay for that. Not you. Because you could just keep bragging and boasting to your girlfriends about how you don't need no man, but your child needs you though to be more logical and to understand that you don't know what you're doing for real. Like me personally, I never had 1,000 calories in my life, nigga. Never. I've never had 1,000 calories until I became a grown man and started learning how to feed myself. Looking back, I'm like, I'd have never had protein, no nothing growing up, nigga. I ain't know nothing about none of that. That's because I never had no solid man in my life. Because my mom's was very rebellious. You feel me? She even turned rebellious against me. You feel me? And it be like that. You know what I'm saying? Most of these parents, they got PTSD problems too that they dealing with that they don't want to really express. And they want to try to just come off as the super parent, like they could figure it out. They gonna figure something out. Really, they lost in the sauce just as well as a young kid, man. They don't even really know what they doing. They just hiding this shit. Real shit. Everybody come outside, motherfuckers is who could hide their emotions the best, who could put on the best mean mug, the best poker face. Shit, the motherfucker that looked the meanest is the motherfucker that got the most tears that he's holding in. Like yesterday in that live when I started talking about my grandmother, I almost started crying like that little boy that was in that funeral when he was 13 years old. And I was probably the only one in there crying as hard as I was, bro. I was in shock like a motherfucker. And you feel me? That shit still, it bothers me that she had to go out like that. You feel me? Watching my grandmother die from cancer and shit, that shit fucked me up watching that shit. Couldn't even believe it. I'm watching my mom comb my grandmother's hair and her shit just falling out. I'm like, what the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because like they say, like you underestimate some shit until it hit your home. I never really was paying no mind to no shit like breast cancer and shit like that. Till I watched my grandmother go through that shit, her hair falling out, shit like that. I'm like, damn, son, like her hair really falling out, like she really bald. I pull up to the hospital one day, like she really can't talk no more. Like she can't say a word, like she's done. Then I pull up the next day, she's just a dead body in the bed. Like, what the fuck? And that shit happened so fast, I ain't even, you feel me? This shit was crazy. But everybody out here got stories like that. Shit that traumatized them. Shit that got them feeling all type of different emotions, whether it be fear, nervous, just confusion. But yet, as a man, you told to just walk around like your shit don't stink. You taught to go get your muscle up, and as long as you got some muscle and you got a straight face, you a man. That's what make you a man. Go get you some muscle, and you can hide your emotions. That's what make you a man. You feel me? Because there's too many men out here that want to act like women is the problem, and we just know all the answers. We just logical. That's not the facts, nigga. Niggas is out here fucked up pretending to be men and don't even know what they doing, bro. Niggas is hiding in plain sight. That's what men is good at doing. Niggas been doing this for their whole life. Men is hiding in plain sight. Facts. Everywhere you go, you just see people just hiding how they really feel. That's all you see. Feel what I'm saying? Everybody just hiding how they really feel. Find one of these questions to answer. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Advice for getting with a girl, man, be yourself. You know, don't listen to none of these red pill channels that try to tell you to be alpha or to be a certain kind of way, bro. Be your authentic self. Show love. And not, it may not work out, my nigga. Like when you be yourself. You know, a lot of these red pill channels will tell you that, you know, if you be yourself, then, you know what I'm saying, she want game to be spit to her, shit like that. You know, you be yourself and make you look weak. That's because, you know, men been living a lie for so long that women actually, you know, fell for this shit and believe that dudes is really out here, you know, are a certain kind of way, but niggas is just good liars, bro. So now, motherfucking men been lying for so long. When it gets to a point when a dude is out here being honest, it's just like, man, he weak. You feel me? It's like it's just only him, because he the only one that's really coming off like that. Everybody else the same way. You know, women is just really getting caught up in the mix. So, you know, two things can happen when you be yourself with a female. Either she, you know, the only way she'll be able to understand and like really fuck with you and it'll work out is if she a female that knows how to live in the present moment. Because nobody knows how to live in the present moment, but they not gonna never tell you that. Nobody knows how to be present. Most people are never present. People it's just a system, and people just in a maze, just moving, and they just unconscious. Everybody's unconscious. That's really what sleep is. You know, when people say, oh, that person is asleep, this, that, and the third, people don't really get into depth about what being sleep is. Being sleep is really being unconscious. Real shit. Most people unconscious all day, every day. So I would say niggas shouldn't even be worried about getting with no female. Because really what you want to do as a man is learn how to live in the present moment and how to be honest with yourself. A female is not going to be able to fulfill you. It's not going to happen. There's no female that can fulfill you. How you really need to be fulfilled, which is living in the present moment. You need to get in tune with living in the present moment and being present throughout every experience, not being afraid to express yourself, not being afraid to make sacrifices and take certain steps to be the respectable man that you want to be. Nobody should really be worried about women and how to be a certain kind of man for a woman, because you leading yourself astray. Women ain't going nowhere, bro. And I guarantee you, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, if you know how to live in the present moment, you won already. That's the best advice anybody could ever give you. If you know how to live in the present moment, you don't even need no advice from nobody, because you just gonna flow and you gonna trust your instincts. And when you learn how to trust your instincts, you don't need nobody to tell you shit. You don't need nobody to tell you nothing. That's the beautiful thing about trusting your instincts. You just flowing out here. But see, it's channels out here that want to keep you asleep. They want to tell you motherfuckers is out here asleep, this, that, and the third, but yet they not telling you how to wake up. They not telling you what sleep really is, the importance of living in the present moment, the fact that even me, most people struggle with living in the present moment. I was never in the present moment the majority of my life growing up. I was unconscious, no control over my being or over my body, no nothing. Like, how is it that we want to make certain decisions in life, but we can't? We feel like we crippled. We want to do something, but we having a hard time. We got to battle with ourselves. What do you call that? That's sleep. That's living in a sunken place. Like, that means who the fuck is controlling? If you don't have no control over your fucking body, where are you? You in the sunken place. You trying to dictate it, and you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to express this way, you want to come off as that way. You so lost in the motherfucking source because of these deep ass layers of the matrix. It's like everybody's in a sunken place, man. Everybody, most people is in a sunken place, man. And when you get out of the sunken place, and you'll see it, and it's unbelievable. Shit. Most people was living in that sunken place real deep, man. God damn. You know, everybody just get in the present moment, man. That's what these older people want to tell you, but they just don't want to tell you that. It's like everybody's so embarrassed about that when you finally realize, like, damn, I was never in control of what I had going on. Like, I was asleep. I wanted to do things, but I couldn't. Like, why couldn't I though? Like, that programming run deep, man. They know what they was doing since the day you came out the womb. They was it was fucking with you to the point where you could be a robot. They understand the body on such a deep level. These elite motherfuckers, they understand the human body on such a deep ass level that motherfuckers are so sunk in, they really don't even know they sunk in. They think that they conscious and they don't even know they unconscious. You conscious while being unconscious, like it's crazy. Like, until you move through that and you look back and you like, I wasn't even conscious. But the only way you'll be able to see that, nobody can even tell you. The only way you can see that is if you level up through that. Nobody could really pull you out of the sunken place that you went. I mean, unless the only way somebody could pull you out the sunken place is if you humble enough to really listen to the truth and really have somebody like tell you about yourself, or you really looking in the mirror, really willing to tell yourself about yourself. Really pay attention to how you moving out here and hold yourself accountable. Like, all right, I know yesterday I was supposed to do this, but instead I was on Instagram for 3-4 hours. Then I wound up getting on the video game, but I wanted to do push-ups. I had to go do this, but instead I procrastinated. I did that. If you don't start holding yourself accountable and really start paying attention to what you need to be doing, then you're gonna be in a sunken place forever, just living in denial forever. And nobody's gonna be able to pull you out. And then you become a casualty of war. You just one of the motherfuckers that didn't make it out and nobody's gonna give a fuck. Real shit. That's a good question, man. Is my life already written? I want to say no and yes at the same time. You feel me? Like, that's like that's another level of deep understanding. See, because the thing about it is, I think that we shouldn't be worried about that. You know, when The thing about living in the present moment is that you don't give a fuck if your life is written or not. You supposed to, if your life is already written, then that means your objective is to just experience, right? So it's just important that we experience, just be honest. We not supposed to be out here putting on no facades. You know, we got men out here that is really just afraid of people judging them or people looking at them like they weak and shit. But really, you don't even know what somebody thinking. You just think you know everything because you a dude and you done been through shit. You done been crossed before. You done had your heart broken and stepped on, or somebody played with you and had you fucked up. And now you just think you know everything and you got it all figured out, but you fucking don't, bro. And as men, we got to start being honest and understanding that we don't have it all figured out. And we need to just learn how to just be present and trust our instincts. And whatever happens, just motherfucking happens. Because that's how a real man is supposed to be moving out here. You feel me? How the fuck we supposed to be leaders, but we not even present? That's the only way men can start taking responsibility for, just themselves and how, we've been so lost in the sauce for so long. We got so much catching up to do. Like, for me, we gotta take responsibility for that and just start living in the present moment. Like, but you see, you know why motherfuckers want to detach? It's people out here that forcefully detach themselves because when they get to a point where they start knowing better, they don't want to sit with that. So they fight back against that and they pull them and they push themselves deeper in the sunken place. You feel me? They do it, feeling sorry for themselves, shit like that. It's a lot of weak ass shit going on out here, bro. For real, for real. It's real simple. If you are, I don't give a fuck about vegan shit, pescatarian shit, all of that, all of these type, bro, fuck all that. My thing is this, if you know you grew up in a home where you was not getting fed enough, you underweight, you weigh 130, you weigh 100 pounds, why are you worried about being a vegetarian, being a vegan? What the fuck is you worried about that for? Nigga, you need to eat. Nigga, whatever you need to eat, bro. You starving. Look at your ribs is touching. Nigga, why you need to go eat? You need to go eat. Nigga, eat something. Eat big, bro. You need to catch up a little bit. Drink your water. Don't drink no soda, shit like that. But of course, we know fast food is fucked up. But as far as like, I need to be a raw vegan or I need to do, bro, even these spiritual raw vegan, these niggas be sleep too, stuck in the consciousness that they created for themselves, a little box, and you know what I'm saying, to hide themselves so that, they feel safe in this scary world. Like, bro, don't even be fooled by these niggas telling you to move a certain kind of way, bro. You don't have to do anything these motherfuckers tell you. Really, a lot of these dudes just want to feel like they somebody. They get on the internet and start telling people shit, and then they see it's people out here that want to do what they tell them to do, so they feel like they somebody, nigga, but they not nobody to themselves still, because they know that they full of shit, nigga. But I could see through that. That's why I don't listen to nobody, nigga. I fuck with people. I respect people for what they do, but I do me, nigga. I'm willing to make mistakes, whatever, nigga. I don't need nobody to tell me nothing. Trust me. The best teacher is experience. And the only way you experience is if you stop being pussy and you live in the fucking present moment, nigga. Stop being afraid to make mistakes and having to stand on that shit, nigga. You want to look on the internet all day for all of these motherfucking answers to try to avoid making a mistake on your own. You need to just stop being afraid of making a mistake and go make mistakes, nigga, on purpose. Put yourself out there. So what? That's the real way you gonna learn. That's how you get the most in-depth knowledge. You see, when you out here looking for knowledge, you holding yourself back from the real knowledge, because the real knowledge is the knowledge that you get from putting yourself out there, and it's things that you'll come to realize and notice that they not telling you. It's things that they leaving out. Like, they telling you the game, but they not telling you the whole shit. They leaving a lot of it out. The only way you gonna know is if you go see it for yourself. Can't nobody explain that shit for you. I could go to the river right now and I could explain to you how beautiful it was in the moment I had with myself, but the only way you're going to be able to feel me on a deeper level is if you was there with me. Or if you had went before by yourself and you had asked me, yo, how was it for you? Because I was over there before, but what was your experience like? You feel me? That's really the only, that's how we supposed to be as men. That's how you be a man, nigga. We go out here and we experience different shit. You feel me? We live in the present moment. We not afraid to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? Niggas could take a joke, somebody crack a joke. You're not trying to be tough. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to walk around with a mean mug. You could smile, you could laugh, you could be silly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be tense all the fucking time, all that tough shit. Come on, man. Everything you see, most of these motherfuckers is leading you astray. These motherfuckers is hurt. They got mad tears that they need to let out because they sad and they hurt and they depressed and they just holding that shit in because they want to look tough. You feel me? Come on, man. Because really, all in all, they know the truth. Motherfuckers don't care about them. And that shit hurts them because men, you know, it's in our DNA to be logical and we got a lot of love in our heart. You feel me? Like, but niggas wanna, you know, niggas wanna pretend like they don't. So you really gotta just fall back. Like, bro, nobody is my responsibility, bro. And nobody is your responsibility. You don't owe anybody shit, nigga. You don't owe nobody nothing. And the thing about people that don't want to live in the present moment, I'm gonna give you the key for that shit, my nigga. When it comes to living in the present moment, people are afraid to live in the present moment because people are afraid of somebody judging them, looking at them a certain way. But the fact that when you come down and realize and you get out the matrix and you see that most people is lost in the sauce, most every damn near everywhere you go, people is in living in that sunken place. People don't even notice that you making a choice to live in the present moment. They don't even notice what you're doing. They can't even tell the difference. They so lost in the fucking sauce, they not even paying attention to you that deep. You really just you doing that to yourself and you blaming it on everybody else because you don't want to take accountability for what you doing to yourself. Nobody is paying attention to you like that. Look at, bro, we got the internet now. You know how many niggas got channels and people putting themselves out there and all of this different shit. What makes you think you that important that people is going to judge you and look at you and guard their way to try to hate on you and this, that, and the third? And even if that does happen, why the fuck would you even care? It shouldn't even bother you. You know, it's simple. You work on yourself, you eat right, you get your body, you feel me? You work on your body, your mind, your spirit. You always gonna be prepared for anything that happens in life. Men, we just live in a time where men nowadays, they just have a scarcity mindset. And they really just afraid because they know that they ain't got the tools they need to survive and to bet it all on themselves. So they cripple themselves. It ain't nobody else's fault. Niggas be crippling themselves. Feel what I'm saying? So you let niggas live, like even internet trolls, like niggas is. I'm gonna go ahead and say this: every internet troll is pussy in real life, nigga. Straight up, nigga. That shit don't exist in real life. Niggas is never gonna troll you in real life, bro. I promise you that. They're not gonna troll you in real life, even if you not ain't built like that. They not gonna troll you in real life. I promise you that. The internet shit, bro. This shit is like, you feel me? You not ain't supposed to be worried about this shit like that to where you getting on here with the intention to like come off a certain way to show that you don't care about trolls or nigga, you supposed to be like, well, it is what it is, nigga. You can feel how you want to feel about me. I'm not gonna be going back and forth with nobody on the internet that's gonna try to be saying this, and that. It's cool. You can feel however you want to feel about me, bro. And show me in real life too. I would love for you to do that, and we could fight like men to the death. Simple. But they don't want to do that. You know, because, you know, people don't know how to keep that same energy. The thing about the sunken place is that sometimes you come out of the sunken place for some moments in life. Maybe when you get around somebody that know how to live in the present moment and they allow you to experience that present moment with them because they know how to fluctuate in the present moment so well that they know how to bring you with them. But then when you fall back, why you think it's people out here that say, watch out who you hang around because they might take your energy? Those are the people that's woke enough to know how to fluctuate and move in the present moment. And the people that don't, they get around people that know how to do that and they want to be around them so they can figure it out. You feel me? But can't nobody take your energy though. The only way you take your energy is if you you busting nuts all over the place, and you on, you know what I'm saying, you not holding your seed. That's the only way you deplete yourself. But nobody can't take your energy by you, like, you know what I'm saying. And plus, at the end of the day, like, if you at that point where you woke enough and you could tell somebody's in that sunken place, you supposed to just, you got to let that person find his way on his own. That's not your responsibility to feel bad for that person, to try to help that person and save that person. That, you don't have to worry about none of that. It's just like you had to find your way to get through that maze, to pull yourself out of that sunken place, and the certain conclusions and the certain answers that you had to find, and conclusions that you came to even pull yourself out of that. If you really know, you know that couldn't nobody had pulled you out of that but you. Can't nobody pull you out of the sunken place, bro. It's impossible. Only you could pull yourself out of that sunken place, man, because you know what you need to do. You just, you distracting yourself. And that's the whole point of all of this social media shit. All of that. It's just to keep you distracted from the task at hand. And then we sit here and blame society, we blame the government, the elites and all that, but motherfuckers is feeding into it. Motherfuckers is still feeding into it though. Like you know better than to be doing certain things, but you still feed into it though. You still on Instagram for as long as you want it, Facebook, scrolling all day on YouTube, feeling bad about being where you at when you know better, you know shit is temporary. Like, I mean, whose fault is this? This ain't, at this point, it's not the elite's fault. Motherfuckers is just lazy and scared to make mistakes out here, bro. Niggas is soft. It just really comes down to that. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Somebody got any more questions? Cold showers are definitely a great thing for you. It helps build your willpower. Um, it also boosts your adrenaline, and when your adrenaline is pumping and your heart is racing, and you learn how to get comfortable in that kind of space, you actually toughening yourself. You toughening your skin. You toughening everything. How to just wake up in the morning and be uncomfortable from the very moment you wake up. You're like, damn, I gotta jump in this cold ass water. I just woke up. I'm a little tired. I gotta get myself. You start your day off like that with the cold shower. 9 to 10 times you're gonna have a good day. Because that's one of the hardest things that you'll have to do throughout the day is sit in some cold water. You know what I'm saying? Your adrenaline rushing, your heart is pumping, and you gotta wash yourself up, whatever. Or even just sit in it because you know the benefits of it, and you just wanna, put in that self care. Like, a cold shower is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Basically anything, you know what I'm saying, to get out of your comfort zone, everybody need to do that. I gotta take my supplements too. I got a lot of supplements I take. Yeah, people get too attached to the motherfucking internet. That's why we about to live in the internet world right now. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised if they start really chipping motherfuckers and motherfuckers got a chip inside their ass. Like, I mean, everybody's so addicted to the internet. There's people that play video games all day and don't do nothing else. People watch porno for hours. I mean, that's how I grew up anyway, too. I remember it was there. I done watched porno for hours, so depressed, nigga. Watching that shit, just a whole bunch of different videos, nigga, just depleting myself, nigga. Like, and there's people that really do that forever. Like, it's dudes that's so deep in the sunken places. Dudes, I done heard stories of dudes having, like, nigga got a computer right here, a monitor right here. Nigga got some lotion. Nigga looking at 2 different screens. It's a joint over here. She getting fucked in the ass. It's another joint over here. She might be playing with her pussy, and he nigga looking at both of them shits jerking off. Like, niggas be that deep in that motherfucking, you feel me? Like, niggas be that deep in that shit, bro, to where niggas is fucking they self up all the way, like, to where, like, how could you they tell you that masturbation is self-love and all that shit, and That's crazy. Motherfuckers believe anything these people tell them. But you woke though. Like, you feel me? Like, but you don't even know these people. You know these people got this whole system set up. You know what I'm saying? It's mad corrupt shit going on, but you still gonna take these motherfuckers word of mouth. I don't know why anybody listen to the news and be dictated by that shit and let that shit bother them or oh this going on or oh this about to happen. Like, I mean, what the fuck did you expect? But you so attached to this shit, you afraid of this shit to end. Like, it's people that want this shit to end, but at the same time, people afraid of it to end because they don't know what's on the other side of that. Real shit. Yeah, it's about to be some VR porn too. That's a fact. They definitely gonna have the VR porn where you could throw the joint on, and you just that's all you see, and it's gonna be more nuts being busted all over the place. People depleting themselves, no self discipline. You know, that's just how that works. Appreciate everybody showing love in here. Feel me? And anybody in here that's on some bullshit, showing hate, you pussy in real life. Feel me? I already know I beat the shit out you, slap you, or you'll be shitting bricks if I ever see you. You gonna piss your pants. I'm not worried about that, bro. Feel me? Like when you know yourself and you, feel me? You just like, nigga, nobody could bother you, bro. Nobody could bother you. It's simple. You feel disrespected. You feel like you need to handle your business. You need to speak your mind. You need to let that shit out. Stop holding on to that in fear of like what could take place, nigga. You need to go and do that though. You need to see what's gonna happen. You need to do something, trust your instincts and know. Because 9 to 10 times how the thought process work is that you think one thing, but normally you don't say exactly what you think. It comes out a different way. And if you when you really learn how to fluctuate in the present moment, you could be thinking something, but really that thought just gave you an idea of how to at least start off, how to get yourself flowing. And then you just keep flowing like that. You let your thoughts flow like water, and you just not afraid to like, you know what I'm saying? Like look a certain kind of way, like look like you thinking about what you need to say, or look like you uncomfortable, or look like you whatever, nigga. You just free, nigga. That's what it is to be free. Just be in the present moment and don't be attached to nothing. Don't be attached to nothing that you have, nothing that you earned, shit that you've been through in your life, trauma that people push you through. You gotta get over that shit, bro, and move forward. You feel me? And the way the universe works is like, for me, people just attract how they act. So if you want to keep lying to yourself or putting on facades, all you're going to do is lead yourself into a point where nobody could save you from, nobody's going to know where you at. It's kind of like walking down the street and somebody pull you in a dark alley, but nobody seen nothing. You just in that dark alley probably getting raped, getting beat up, and nobody knows it. Nobody can't hear you. Nobody can see you. Everybody just moving. But it's like you wound up in that situation, that fucked up situation somehow, some way, and you gotta experience that. And whether you come out on the other side or not, that's on you. And that's really nobody else's either fault, problem, responsibility, nothing. That's just you, man. You gotta feel me. Word. What y'all fuck with more? Y'all fuck when I do videos or y'all like when I go live more? I feel like my live streams be a lot better too. Y'all want to know the supplements I take? I think I already told y'all that though. You said both. That's a fact. Anybody got more questions? Yeah, I take macaroon, ashwagandha, All that good shit. I remember I had did a video about supplements and somebody had told me about a supplement called Ormus, Atomic Ormus. And I did some research on that shit and I looked it up and I was like, you know what, I want to give this shit a shot. It was talking about how Atomic Ormus, like, you know, gets you in tune with, like, you know, both sides of your brain and shit like that. I forgot exactly how dude broke it down, but like, that shit is facts though. I mean, you know, the majority of our lives, we cripple ourselves. And one of the ways that we cripple ourselves without even realizing it is the fact that when you go to school, you either realize that you left-handed or you right-handed. You left-handed, you use your left hand for everything. You automatically cut off one half of your body. You completely forget that you can do exactly what you do on this side with this side. So you automatically, they keep you at a disadvantage. You feel me? That shit is crazy. That's how they start you off with. When I think about 6ix9ine, I think 6ix9ine is full of shit. And you know, his story didn't make no sense to me. My thing is this, real short and sweet and simple. Cause I don't even want to talk about this. He said Shotty fucked his baby moms. So that was his reason for snitching. But Shotty was not the only person that went to jail. Mad other niggas that had nothing to do with the beef he had with Shotty had to go to jail for the beef that he had with Shotty for fucking his baby moms. But he was fucking other bitches. He said he was cheating on his baby moms. You found out that Shotty was fucking his baby moms. He said he saw text messages. If Shotty was really your mans, why didn't you have a conversation with your mans? Because you pussy, nigga. You afraid of Shotty. That's not really your mans. You already knew what it was from the jump. 6ix9ine was just playing stupid. He thought that he could use them better than they was going to use him. But he really knew all in all the role that he was playing and what he was doing. He knew already. That's why he knew not to come to Shotty with none of that bullshit. What he did was he found out that Shotty was texting his baby moms on the phone and shit. For the people that saw the interview, you know what I'm talking about. The 6ix9ine interview with Shade Room and shit like that, where he said that. Feel me? He didn't go to Shotty with that bullshit. You know what he did? He went straight to his baby mom's crib and started beating on his baby moms like a bitch ass nigga. Cause he pussy. That's not a valid excuse. There's mad other niggas that had to go to jail throughout that indictment. That was an indictment. You ain't just take Shotty down. You took other niggas down with him. So because of what the beef that you had with Shotty, all these other niggas had to pay for that. 6ix9ine is a clown. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Well, that's what everybody need to start doing more often. Get in tune with both sides of your body. Feel me? That's how you start working on living in the present moment and shit like that. You got to understand that we cripple ourselves with just being comfortable with one side of our body. Why you think people say, oh, get my good side? This is my good side right here. No, this is just the side that you know more than the other side. You really, like, how you that out of sync with yourself, you don't even realize that you disconnected and you only are functional. You function only one half of your body. So what does that make you? That's weird as shit. Like, something is wrong with most people. Like, the fact that we all move like that. Feel me? You got to get in tune with both sides of your body. Like, the fact that they say, and I know it's true, like, the right side of your body is you in tune with the left side of your brain. And the left side of your body is the right side of your brain. Like, bro, you got a whole nother side of your brain that you ain't even get in tune with. Which means if you connect with both sides of your brain, you're going to see and experience a whole nother reality. Word. Even with other things, like they even teach you how to breathe wrong. They tell you to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Why? Because they tell you that breathing through your nose, if you breathe through your mouth, the oxygen is going to they saying that oxygen is going to toxicate your mouth if you breathe through your mouth. Right? First they tell you to be quiet because when you talking, you breathing through your mouth if you just flowing. You're not stopping No, you just talking and the breath is coming in through your mouth naturally. You supposed to breathe oxygen through your mouth. But you see, you want to know how they contradict themselves? They tell you to breathe through your nose and it's bad to breathe through your mouth. But yet when you exercising, working out, running, track or just jogging, whatever, they say it's good to breathe in through your mouth. Why? because they tell you that breathing in through your mouth, you breathe in more oxygen. You get more oxygen in your lungs. So now if all of us been breathing wrong, we all been breathing through our nose and out through our mouth, but really we've been holding our lungs back. We only been using a third of our lungs. We ain't been in tune with all of our lungs. So they tell you to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and they tell you to smoke cigarettes and not smoke weed. You're not even using all of your lungs, and then you breathing in cigarettes in through your mouth, out through your nose, how you really supposed to be breathing. And now the cigarettes is taking up all your lungs, and when you breathe in through your nose, you done. Like they that's how they set you all the way up. Done. You're supposed to breathe in through your mouth, out through your fucking nose. You need more oxygen in your body because when you get your breath right, you experiencing a whole new reality. Life is more than just semen retention. It's more than just holding in your nut and that you gonna be woke, you gonna be this. It's mad other shit that you gotta get in tune with and get back right. And I mean, when you start being self-disciplined, you'll be able to, when you start allowing yourself to be in your own space, be a lone wolf, self-reflect, you'll start to see all of the things that you was doing wrong. And now it's just important for you to go do these things. Start learning how to breathe, start stretching more, all type of shit we gotta reprogram ourselves to do, man. Like, this shit ain't no joke, bro. So for anybody that want to disrespect themselves enough to think that all you got to do is retain your seed and not bust a nut, and you get depressed when you relapse on semen retention, you playing yourself, nigga. It's mad other things you need to be focused on. And when you realize these things, you like, man, I got so much to do. I'm not worried about no porno and none of that, nigga. I got mad shit to do. I got to learn how to breathe. I got to get bro, you be too busy. I know that's why I be too busy. I'm just focused on reprogramming myself. For me. Or they tell you to not show your emotions. My nigga, if you gotta cry, nigga, go ahead, do that. If you gotta do it in your own space, you don't wanna show nobody. That'll help you build that relationship with yourself, though. You feel what I'm saying? You start doing things like that, the things that you need to do. Or you not in a good mood like that. So instead of you being in your feelings, you go watch a funny video. You make yourself laugh. Uh, you might do a good deed. You might talk it out with somebody. You might need to get something off your chest. Just be. Don't let these motherfuckers try to make you think that you gotta be this tough guy, bro. That shit is not cool to live like that, bro. These motherfuckers that act tough all day, these niggas is more depressed than you would ever know. You feel me? They on the edge, my nigga. And it don't even have to take for somebody to push them. They gonna push themselves off the edge. They just looking for a way to make it look like somebody else pushed them off the edge, but they gonna push themselves off the edge. Don't let none of these fake tough guys fool you like these niggas is hurt, nigga. They just don't want nobody to know that. And I know that because I grow up around these niggas that put on these facades and act like they tougher than everybody. But I see right through these niggas. That's why I don't pay them no fucking mind. These niggas don't put no fear in my heart. They don't scare me. I know all of these niggas is just hurt. They need to cry, nigga. That's why your face look like that, nigga. You just holding in all these fucking tears, nigga. You need to cry. You need to stop worrying about what motherfuckers think about you, nigga. But yet you tough, though. You ain't tough, nigga. You ain't tough. Nigga gonna die unfulfilled, nigga. And that ain't nobody fault but yours. You gotta live with that. And they know what they doing to themselves. That's the crazy shit. They know exactly what they doing to themselves. And they try to just walk around like they don't care. Like, is you know what they still looking for? They still looking for their moms or their pops to come holler at them and be like, you good? Like you. And they want that somebody to be persistent with them and to try to help them. They really just little kids. Like, that's what you notice about some of these niggas. They so delusional and so fucked up in the head. Like, they become women and they want people to chase after them to try to help them with they shit. Knowing that can't nobody fulfill you or help you with nothing that you gotta help yourself with. So you done. No matter how much money you make out here, no matter how many bitches you fuck, no matter how much whatever, nigga, you done. If you do not start being honest with yourself and taking accountability for shit, you done out here. Real shit. It's a beautiful thing to be true with yourself, man. You know what you need to do if you cry? You need to look at yourself in the mirror with those tears in your eyes, and you need to know that that's how you really feel. And whenever you feel like that, you need to let those emotions out and stop walking around like you tough, nigga. Cause you doing yourself dirty, bro. Like, yeah, get your muscle up, work on your body. I mean, at that point when you doing all of this self work, you shouldn't be afraid to show your emotions. If you really want to win out here, all you gotta do is be yourself. Because everybody is following a trend, bro. Everybody is following trends. That's all you see. So if you wanna win out here, you think it's not no room for you to win? Yes, it is. Niggas room for everybody to win. Because if everybody be they self, it's all gonna be lit and everybody gonna be different and dope in their own way. And then especially when we start being more humble and we start connecting with each other and start, you know what I'm saying, men humble themselves enough to have conversations with other men and we start really, networking like that. It's come on, man. We all gonna win, bro. It's just you gotta have the balls to win. Motherfuckers is scared to win. That's really what it come down to. You niggas just afraid to win. Scared money don't make no money for real. Like you afraid to go get money? Because you want to hide your emotions. That's more valuable to men nowadays than money, hiding their emotions. They rather be somebody they not, lead they self astray for a little small bag when they know all they had to do was be they self and you're going to get the biggest bag in America. Like 6ix9ine could have did. If 6ix9ine chose to still be that crazy motherfucker with the 6ix9ine on his head, the rainbow head, making crazy ass music, yelling and screaming, he did not need to be blood to do that, nigga. He could have became a rock star or some shit. Nigga, the leader of a rock band or something. The nigga with the microphone in the front had the other niggas playing the guitar and the drum. I could see 6ix9ine doing some shit like that. Like, be a rock star. Like a for real rock star. You ain't gotta be blood. Like, why you wanna run behind these niggas to come over certain, bro? You don't have to live like that. See, I got respect for that culture of the flags and shit like that. I'm at a certain age where, bro, if you get to a certain age, bro, niggas should not be trying to become no blood, no crip, no none of that. Like, if you ain't grow up in that shit, you ain't got no business in that shit. Feel me? If you wasn't in that shit when you was young, niggas ain't got no business doing that. That's just my take on that. You grow up in it, you got family members in it, that's a whole different story. But if you a complete outsider from that, you ain't had no family members in it, nothing, you in your mid-20s, you in your 30s, whatever, you just nigga stay away from that. Be a lone wolf. What the fuck is you doing being somebody that you not, bro? You not forced to live like that. You put yourself in that shit. How corny are you, my nigga? You want to be blood for real like that, crip, whatever? And you a grown ass man, bro? Like, you don't have no respect for none of that. And that's why a lot of these gangs be corrupt. I don't even know why niggas let niggas in that want to do that. Like, hold on, you in your mid-20s. Like, you don't have to do this, though. Like, you don't have to become this. But these niggas ain't even telling them that. Like, you feel me? I mean, don't get me wrong. You can have friends that's in that shit. I got friends that's in that shit. I know niggas that's crib, blood, all type of shit. And I done got offers to, you feel me? But I'm not doing none of that because I know that's not me. I don't have to do that. I didn't grow up in that, but I fuck and respect with everybody that do that. But that's not me. I don't have to. Feel me? Like, I ain't grow up in that shit. That ain't me. Like, niggas be out here, you want to be tough like that. Like, you think putting a flag on is going to make you official? No, nigga, it's not. It's corny ass lame niggas and everything, bro. Everything. People think they can hide behind shit to make them look at, bro, these niggas is really sleep. Like, how sleep can you be to think that you can hide that shit? I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a lot of people out here that can't see that shit, but I know for sure it's people that see this shit, but they just, like, I've been living for most of my life just acting like they don't, like acting like you don't see it, fronting this shit. Like, man, I'm not even gonna put it out there that I see what I see. Like, I just got to a point where I was tired of doing that. I'm about to start airing that shit out, nigga. Somebody got to do it. Y'all got any more questions though? Yeah, you gotta be young in that shit. Maybe have family members that was doing it. or shit like that. I don't want to talk too much more about that. As many push-ups as I can, a whole bunch of push-ups. That's my daily workouts. Always doing push-ups. I got a resistance band. I want to work more on my abs because what I'm starting to learn is that if if you don't have strong abs, you know, then one of your other body parts is at a disadvantage. That's why most people have lower back problems. But see, people with lower back problems don't know that. They think that they got lower back problems because they getting older, this, that, and the third. Like, no, it's because you don't have no abs. See, because if you try something, right, you stand up straight and you poke your chest out and you put your shoulders back, you feel, yeah, you incorporating your ab. But see, if you don't have no ab, then you can't do that for long. Which means you do this, you slunch over, and you putting mad pressure on your lower back. But you're supposed to be like this. You're supposed to have, you feel me, your lower back and your abs supposed to be working together. So for anybody that want to know one of the most important body parts to work on to help you be more masculine and stand up more straight and walk firmer, you got to work on those abs. You got to work on those abs. That's mandatory. Abs are important. You want me to explain what abs is? Abs is basically like, you know how when you play a video game and the analog stick control the character and how he move and how, you feel me? The analog stick for us is our abs, bro. That's the analog stick on how we could move our body and be at our best motion and how we move. If you have strong abs, you good, bro. That's one of the first steps that's gonna help you move and be able to live more better in the moment. Your abs is like the analog stick, bro. If you got strong abs and you can stand up straight and be calm, you ain't gotta be slunched over and then have to keep on recuperating and shit like that. It helps you be able to be more focused in the present moment. So most people don't work on their abs enough. And that's where, that's how you really can assert yourself, but humbly. You work on those abs, you stand up more firm, more straight. It don't just come from just not busting the nut, bro, and on semen retention. I don't know why niggas keep telling you that. You gotta work on your body, bro. It's important. You don't want to have your body at a disadvantage. Because once you start having them lower back problems and you wait too long not working on your abs, you fucking yourself up. You shouldn't have to flex your abs when you sit. No, I don't flex my abs. You shouldn't have to. Most men, that's the problem. That's how most men move. I'm glad you said that. Like as far as like question you asked was like, do you flex your abs when you sit? Most people, the way they move out here in the world, they flex when they around people. They flex when they outside. They always just super tense, walking around. Gotta show, you feel me? Like, gotta keep their face flexed. Gotta keep because everybody just scary and paranoid. Motherfuckers gotta relax. People so anxious, social anxious and shit like that, have so much social anxiety. They just worried about, they look at every moment like something bad could happen at any moment in time. So I gotta always be prepared. Like, my nigga, relax. Like, ain't nobody thinking about you. Ain't nobody worried about you. You're not the only person in this building. You're not the only person in this supermarket, in this bodega. You're not that important. Get over yourself, first of all. Get the fuck over yourself. You're not the only person out here that's trying to be better, that's continuing to grow in, that need to let out some tears that you've been holding in for a long time in your life. You're not the only one. So for people that like to make themselves feel like they the king of the world and like they the only person that have been through shit and been through this and been through that, you not. It's just motherfuckers out here that's just hiding they shit, for me. They want to believe they alone and like they been through the worst in the world and nobody could walk a mile in their shoes because their life is the hardest life. Like, my nigga, get the fuck over yourself, bro. You gonna be stuck in the sunken place living like that. Because you think your shit don't stick because you've been through more than somebody else or something. Niggas can't relate to you. Niggas don't know your story or know you. Like, all right, then why don't you express yourself then, nigga? And maybe somebody could get to know you more. Maybe you can help somebody. But nah, niggas can't survive a mile in my shoes though. How the fuck you know that though? What makes you think you the only person that can survive through what you survived through? You know what I'm saying? People just be lying to themselves and so fucking delusional, bro. This shit is crazy. Appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Anybody got any more questions about the Matrix? Anything about life in general for me? Like, the reason why I'm repeating y'all question because I noticed like when my live be up here, it take a little minute for the shit to download to where y'all could see like the live chat. I don't know why I do that. But I'm gonna probably just have to do a live like once a week just to give this shit a chance to even upload. Like the shit take a little while. I don't know why. I think I enjoy doing lives better than I enjoy doing actual videos. Cause I could get a lot more shit off my chest. I could do this shit once a week. Tune in with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Get some shit off my chest, connect with y'all more. I think that's dope. I'm choosing a question to ask right now. I mean, answer. Your mom is hurt, bro. That's why your mom walk around like she mad all the time. Your mom just need a hug, bro. You need to go to your mom and tell her that you love her. And tell her that you there for her. And tell her that you want to see her smile more. And give her that genuine hug and really look in your mom's eyes and tell her how you feel about her. And tell her what you see. And let her get mad. And stand there and let her know, like, okay, but I love you though. Like, listen, as men, that's what make you a strong man. You can't be afraid to be in those kind of moments and express yourself in that kind of way. That's what really make you a man. When you have those kind of moments with the people that you really love and you get that shit off your chest, that you gonna notice that that's the shit that really make you a man out here. You gotta express that, bro. You got family members out here that you know, a lot of y'all want to connect with more, but y'all just be afraid to talk to them and let them know how you really feel. You got to express that. Express that if you feel like you need to. But you'll come to realize that that's hard for everybody to do. Everybody tough, but when it's time for you to get something off your chest, everybody want to be quiet. They go, you want to fight everybody because you strong and you could do this and all that, but when it's time for you to express yourself, you nervous. You don't want to talk now. I thought you was tough though. Like you want to come outside with the mean mug, like nobody in the world could touch you, but really you mad as hell because you want to figure out how you could communicate with your mom. And I ain't talking about you specifically that asked me that question, but I'm talking about most men out here that go through these moments with their parents and bump their heads with their moms and shit like that. Because most men grow up in single mother homes. And their moms be going through so much stress, you know, struggling paying the bills and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, mothers ain't supposed to be single mothers. They supposed to have a strong male in there, bro. They not supposed to be doing that shit by themselves. But they so angry and so scared and so confused, they put themselves in these fucked up situations. And then they fucking realize later on down the line, like, I shouldn't even be going through this. And then that shit frustrates the fuck out of them. They don't know how to express themselves and they just be taking it out on the wrong people, bro. So when y'all parents be doing that to y'all, bro, your parents is just, they still childish. They still going through phases and shit like that, just like you. Real shit. Trying to figure out for me, like, your parents just really scared, confused, stressed the fuck out, feel like they on the edge, all type of shit. And they just try to hide that shit when they around y'all as, you know, they kids and shit, because they want to look like a super role model, a superhero, shit like that. Feel me? They see it's other people, other parents out here that could do more for their kids. They feel bad about that shit. Like, damn, maybe I should have waited to had him. I shouldn't have had him when I had him because I wasn't even ready. So now they be feeling bad for themselves. They definitely take responsibility and blame for how you turning out and how you becoming. But then you got some parents that's so hurt about it and so much in denial that they try to just make it seem like, nah, it wasn't their fault, whatever, because it's just so much of a hard pill to swallow to watch your child turn out to be something and know that you were part of the reason for that. That's way too hard for parents to swallow, bro. Parents that ain't built like that, they can't swallow that pill to watch to see their son or their daughter turn out to be a certain way, and they know that they had everything to do with that. They could have led their child in a different way, but they didn't, and they watched them turn out to be something else. But they can't take that. They can't take that. But your parents is watching you more than you know. And that shit hurts them every day to watch you have to go through certain shit, and they starting to look at your life like, damn, he might wind up going through this, and it's nothing I could do to help him. So that's when they try to hit you with the, oh, I just want you to learn how to sink or swim. But they don't really want to let you learn how to sink or swim. They really want to help you more, but they just know that they can't. They feel insecure about that. They don't want to express it with you because they the parent. They want to come off as like they big and bad and nothing hurt them. But really, all in all, if you sit down and have a conversation with your peoples and look them in the eye and ask them certain questions you need to ask, you're going to see exactly what you need to see. Because the eyes don't lie. They're going to tell you everything you need to know. You need to sit down with your parents. You need to cry in front of your parents. Tell them exactly how you feel. Open up completely. It's going to be very uncomfortable. It's going to be tense. It's probably going to be emotional because I've had that moment with my moms before. And I've gotten certain answers that I needed to get from doing that. You know, I'm telling y'all that from experience. They feel unfulfilled, man. Most of these parents, they just realized that they was just horny as shit, bro. They might have been fucking with a certain nigga because he had a big dick, or maybe because his stroke game was right, or maybe because he was in a good position financially, or they was young and maybe her girlfriends told her to, you know what I'm saying, go talk to him. But that's how my moms met my pops. My pops was working in the store. My mom's walked in with her girlfriends and shit, and she thought my pops was cute, and they kind of just started some shit. Young, bro, just like we do now. Like, you might walk in the store, see somebody attract. It happened just like that. They start talking to each other. They start bickering and arguing. They smoke weed together. You know, they having sex because they young in a relationship. They get their first apartment together. Now they away from their parents. They live together, and they wind up having a baby because they having unprotected sex. I was not planned. You feel me? And when you hear these things and you come to these conclusions, it's a lot of clarity that most dudes need to hear from their peoples. Like, your peoples was young just like you was young, and a lot of them still coming to certain conclusions as they getting older just like you, bro. Everybody just out here trying to build, out here trying to grow, out here trying to be better. For real, for real. Like, your parents is just like a lot of parents just try to hide behind that title, but you got to expose them, bro. You got to be tough enough and have the balls enough to expose your parents. You got to tell them what you need to feel like you need to tell them. And you can't be afraid of what's going to happen. Or else you just won't be walking around here holding in shit all the time. That shit is whack. What's exciting about life when you're willing to make sacrifices and take chances like that. Like, you know what, Ma, come take this walk with me. What you doing right now? You want to take a walk for like 30 minutes and just go outside and just talk about life? Like, oh, I see you in there, watch it. Come take a walk with me. And if she say no, you might stand by the door. You might start an argument like, come take a walk with me. I want to talk to my mother. I want to talk to my mother. I want to talk to my father. I'm not going nowhere. You could do what you want to do. Hit me with it. I want to talk to you. Why are you afraid to do that? If you really love them, right? Ain't that what people do in relationships with their girl and shit? Married and all that shit, but really deep down, you want to have these kind of conversations with the people that raised you, you grew up with. You got to be transparent. That's the only way. All that tough guy shit, throw that shit out the window, throw your ego out the window, open up, talk, cry if you need to, look stupid, fumble with your words, be nervous, go move through all that. That's how you learn about yourself. Nigga, don't let nobody try to tell you to be afraid to do that. Because they just afraid for people to see them like that when everybody got that in them. We all can relate to that, man. We all could relate to that. Most of us ain't got no business even being born. Only reason why we was born is cause nigga pops couldn't even hold his nut in. Pussy might have been good or whatever. He could have had bad intentions. Maybe you feel me? Maybe she wanted to have a baby with him to tie him down. Like all of that shit didn't happen, bro. You see a bitch got a fat old ass. You see a nigga with her and they got 3 kids. I'm knowing like, man, son got behind them cheeks and he was like, shit. Like my nigga Soul Illuminati say goodbye. Like ain't no way I'm gonna be able to hold this nut in. I'm hitting it from the back and her cheeks is clapping like this and she moaning like that. I'm about to bust, nigga. I'm finna bust. Yo, like come on, man. Like when you just honest enough to just look at life like that for real, like bro, you don't have no animosity for how shit went down. I was a mistake. So what? You feel me? Like it's all good. Like I get it. Shit. Now you disciplining yourself. You practicing some shit like semen retention. You know, bro. You see how hard it is to control your sexual urges, let alone be with a fine ass, beautiful woman you got a connection with, and be having unprotected sex. Why you think all these babies is being born? Everybody just can't control themselves sexually. That's all that's going on. Feel me? It's a whole lot of that. Word. Come on, man. That's the reality. And of course, you got niggas that's like, damn, why I had a baby with this bitch? She ugly as hell. She annoying, or she got a bad vibe. Everybody is going through that shit, bro. Come on, man. Everywhere you go, everywhere you look, it's people that's having good experiences too. It's people that's faking it till they making it, just trying their best to try to work this shit out because they want to do it for their kids. Some people like shit. I had a kid with him, but I don't want to be with him or her. Like fuck that. I'm about to be a co-parent. Like all type of shit, bro. It's just the reality of life. Real shit. There's no flat line on semen retention. It's simple, bro. First of all, you don't know how to breathe. You don't drink enough water. Like it's mad other things that play an attack in life in general, bro. It's never gonna be one thing that's gonna get you out the matrix. It's never gonna be just holding in your nut. There's no such thing as a fucking flat line. Because guess what? If you wake up and you're not breathing correctly, you automatically at a disadvantage no matter how long you on semen retention. But see, if you got more testosterone in your body and you holding that, eventually your body's gonna adapt, your DNA is gonna repair itself, and then you just gonna be more flowing better anyway. Semen retention does help you with that, for sure. But bro, sometimes you gotta might kickstart your shit, like start your day off breathing correctly. Start your day off just living in the moment. You got a thought in your head, you wanna do something, do the shit right now, immediately, present moment. Be right here, right now. Enjoy the present moment. Bro, you can have fun doing anything if you in the present moment, bro. You can have fun doing absolutely anything. Because that's when you realize how beautiful life is, when you could just be here right now. Like, that's what everybody want to do, but most people just can't. They not allowing themselves to, though. That's really what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what a flat line is? These motherfuckers be going through that guilt stage that I told y'all about in one of my past videos. When you on semen retention for a certain amount of time, bro, you start looking back on like how you used to live your life, and that shit could put you in a deep depression. No matter how long, how many days you on semen retention, you could be on 70, 100. When you start getting them downloads, let's say you 18, you got on semen retention, boom, you off and on, and you might have been relapsing, whatever. You turn 23, you starting to get a little bit of grasp of it, get better with it. Now you looking back from when you was 12, you starting to really understand life on a deeper level. That could put somebody in a deep ass depression, and that's what a flat line feel like, where you just feel like like you alive, but you just feel dead inside because you got a big ass cloud over your fucking head because you depressed, nigga. Because you getting all this truth, because now you finally deciding to discipline yourself, which most people was doing with this no fab shit. Now you finally deciding to be disciplined. And now you seeing all of the different ways you went wrong and how other certain scenarios could have turned out if you was more disciplined, if you was doing this, doing that. And it could put motherfuckers in depression. That's where the flat line is. You finally you finally putting in work, working on yourself, and now you looking back like, man, you all the things you could have did wrong, how certain moments could have turned out better than they did, all type of shit. And a lot of motherfuckers be feeling bad about this shit. They just don't want to be honest enough to talk about it. Real shit. The thing about breathing in through your mouth is it's not really supposed to be. It's supposed to just be natural, bro. Like, not supposed to think about it too much. Supposed to just take that breath in, inhale. Do you notice the difference of how much oxygen you bringing in your body? Like, first of all, your mouth is huge. Your nose, you're not never gonna be able to get enough oxygen. So even if it is uncomfortable to breathe in through your nose, you gotta do it anyway. Bro, you get way more oxygen breathing in through your mouth, bro. Way more. And you could do it for a longer period of time. Bro, it's a whole nother consciousness. You feel a high when you do it. Cause you inhale weed, you inhale cigarettes, now you inhaling oxygen, which is probably arguably more powerful than weed, more powerful than anything on earth. Oxygen, bro. Like, you start breathing that in, your life is gonna change forever. Forever, bro. Like, you gotta teach yourself how to breathe. That's one of the main ways how to escape the matrix. You gotta, niggas don't, nobody know how to breathe, man. That's why people don't know how to communicate. Cause they don't know how to breathe. They fucking holding their breath in, and there's people that when they move and shit, they literally hold their breath. Like, they don't even, they get around in certain environments, they holding their fucking breath. They like, like they underwater. Like, my nigga, breathe. Like, loosen up, my nigga. You feel me? Like, you learn how to breathe, bro, that shit gonna change your life. Exactly, bro. Why you think why you think when you take a nap, good point, bro, Sean, you just said, no matter when we sleep, we breathe through our mouth. We breathe through our mouth when we sleep. Why you think when you take a nap or some shit, you wake up? You ever took one of them good naps or had one of them good sleeps? You wake up like, damn, I feel good. It's not because you was asleep. It was because you was breathing correctly, bro. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. You was fine. You was the only time throughout the day people breathe correctly is when they sleep. Why you think everybody look forward to going to sleep? They don't even want to be alive. They don't know how to breathe out here. But when you get some good sleep, you like, God damn, that felt good. Because you was breathing correctly. How they gonna sit here and tell you breathing in through your mouth, fucking you start yellowing your teeth, you get all of it. It's toxic for your mouth to breathe in oxygen. Why is there people that literally live their whole life and believe that shit for real? Like, ain't that crazy? Like, how could somebody convince you that oxygen is gonna hurt your mouth? So basically, what they really don't want to tell you is that if you breathe in more oxygen, you actually cleaning the inside of your mouth. Your teeth is gonna be more whiter. You're gonna be more alive. That's one of the main things. You're gonna be alive. Most people is not even alive because they're not even breathing enough air in, nigga. That's like if you go underwater and you trying to function and move and swim underwater, but if your breath ain't right, ain't no way you could swim. So what's the difference between being above water? There's no difference. Why you think when certain animals get out of the water and they be on land, they can't fucking function? But as soon as they get in the water, they fucking flapping, they flipping around, they moving all fast and shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's really the same thing out here. If you when you know how to breathe, you alive, and now you can function. Real shit. Yo, Clint, you crazy, bro. I would say to that question, don't worry about that. Nigga, take a shower every day, cold shower, uh, and get your breath right, bro. For me, just breathe more. Ain't that crazy? Nobody breathing right. Like basically, shit. If you wanna, shit, motherfuckers need to start smoking oxygen. You need to start doing this. You could just straight do this. Like if you, that could probably be a way you meditate, bro. You could just sit down by yourself straight like this, and just sit and keep doing that. Real shit. You go outside, get some air by yourself. Just breathe, nigga. Get your breath right. Get more air in your lungs, bro. You got some healing to do, bro. You better get focused. You got a lot of catching up to do. And if you young shit, you blessed, get to work though. Don't be cocky about it and like, oh, it's older niggas that don't know what I know and now you feeling yourself. Fuck all that, nigga. Stay humble and put the fucking work in. Feel what I'm saying? I had sleep paralysis before when I was young. Feel me? Where I felt like I couldn't move when I woke up. I feel like that should just be fear. Because when you young, you afraid of the dark and shit like that. So, you know, you guys, you have certain dreams and shit. You wake up, you think the fucking dream is still going on, so you afraid to move and shit. Word. Nah, you absolutely right though. We got certain, bro. We is like, but that's because we supposed to not be busting nuts all over the place. Our semen plays a big part in it. If we got all that natural protein, vitamins, nutrients, all our best blood is in semen. That plays a big part, and then our semen helps us to procreate. The more semen you have in your body, your body transforms your DNA, and the longer you go without reproducing, it makes you more attractive. So anybody that's ugly or feel like they ugly, all you gotta do is go on semen retention. Your body's gonna get confused, like we ain't busting nut, so we not attractive. How come we can't find a mate? So your body's gonna make you attractive. Your body is gonna make you attractive. That's just how it works. That's what your semen is there for, to procreate. It doesn't come out. It helps you grow to be stronger, have more pheromones, be more masculine. Now you got more testosterone. Come on, man. You can't lose, bro. So if anybody that feel like they had the disadvantage because they don't like the way they look, all you gotta do is be on semen retention. That shit gonna affect everything on your body. It's gonna make your eyes brighter, your hair more vibrant and better, thicker and longer. Feel me? That should affect everything, bro. Your skin is gonna be brighter. When you get around women, them pheromones gonna be kicking out. They're gonna be mad attracted to you because they're gonna notice that it's something about you. Their DNA is gonna communicate. It's gonna be on a deeper level than talking to her and having a spit game. And you ain't gonna have to do none of that. All you gonna have to do, just like women do nowadays, you gonna have to just show up. You know how a badass woman with a tight ass sundress on, all she gotta do is show up. You know it could be. It's gonna be like that for all of us too, right? That's practicing semen routine. All you're gonna have to do is show up, and then that's what's gonna help you be able to live in the present moment. Why you think women have, you know, a lot better at living in the present moment? Because when you could just show up, you feel me? They just be flowing, like, because they know at the end of the day, all of these men want to fuck them. They know that. That's how they move. That shit, and it kind of motivates them to just like, you feel me? Like shit, they all want to be with me. Like, so you feel me? That shit is, it's like fuel for them. For real, for real. Scroll up what y'all was saying. You gonna have to just ask me the question again. I can't find that shit. Yo, you know what I'm saying? That's how you escape the motherfucking matrix. All that shit I was just saying. Shit. Anybody got more questions about matrix? That's really the main topic I want to speak on. Matrix. Yes, woman attraction is real, bro. Absolutely. But it's different for everybody. And when people say it's different for everybody, all they really is telling you is that more people was addicted to pornography on a deeper level than others. That's all. So you gotta just really reflect on your life. Like how bad was you addicted to pornography? And however addicted you was, that means that's how much work you're gonna have to put in to get back, to be at a certain level. You know, with some people that wasn't that addicted, so they get on semen retention, they had a more of an advantage. You feel me? They ain't got too much retaining they need to do. But people like me that was addicted to that shit since I was like 11, 12 years old, doing that shit for so many years, it's going to take me a lot of time for me to bounce back from that, and other people that could relate to that. It's a process. Like I get woman attraction, but I know if I'm getting woman attraction now, if I keep doing this shit, I'm gonna get the whole damn. Like I'm damn near probably become a sex symbol or some shit. Just me being myself. Just like that, cause right, the shorty with a fat ass. Oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying? She got the natural arch in her back. All she got to do is just show up, cause she's fertile, and that's all that means. We just becoming more fertile, and women subconsciously are looking for a fertile man that has, some powerful, some good semen in his body. They just don't know that though. They don't know that. That's what semen. That's what woman attraction is. It's subconscious. So when you see it, you got to understand that it's subconscious. It's not something that they just automatically know you want semen retention. They don't know. You just they get around you and they feel a certain type of different feeling they never felt before. That it's deeper than they understand. For me. Or we all got a lot of work to do, bro. It's about taking responsibility for that. The thing is, if you don't see woman attraction, first of all, you shouldn't be worried about that. And it's gonna be inevitable. When you see it, you're gonna know what it is, and then that'll just be that. You just stay focused though. Don't let that shit get to your head, whatever. That shit is just letting you know like you on the right track. So you keep moving. Keep on moving. Yeah, you more alive, you more vibrant, you got more life in you. That's the only reason why people might get nervous around you if you want semen retention. You just got more life in you, bro. You got more life. And they depleting themselves, so they more so headed for death. Like they fucking themselves up bad. Like, they don't even know. They get around somebody that's vibrant more in the moment. It's really like intimidation and it's admiration at the same time. For me, they admire that shit. Watching you be like that. And really, they really want to ask you and figure out how you did that shit, how you got to that point, the way you move, how you move, but they'll never have the balls to ask you that. Never. They'll just watch you from afar, and it's gonna be written all over their face that they really admire you, though. That's really what it is. It's an admiration. This nigga said, I'm about to relapse to reduce my energy. This nigga- That's what semen retention to do to you. It'll make you look for excuses to bust. Like, maybe I should just bust one. It's been a little minute. Fuck it. I'm about to just bust one so people, nigga, stop bullshitting, bro. This nigga crazy. Oh, we got a DJ 100 prodigy, that's what you saying? Somebody else doing what he do? Exposing people? That nigga, I ain't gonna lie, DJ 100 caught a body, though. That nigga best male version. Nigga quit semen retention. Nigga stop posting video. I'm like, damn, homie. A couple months ago, you was the man, homie. Fuck happened to you? How you gonna let this nigga DJ 100 trick you out your spot, bro? That's crazy. I ain't DJ 100 thought I was gonna be his first body. Like he thought he was gonna get me to stop. Never, nigga. I know what he was trying to do. VJ100 really affect a lot of these semen retention niggas, bro. I'm gonna tell you that right now, bro. He affect these niggas for real, for real. Like what he say, like it really get the niggas. I ain't even gonna lie. Not to me. I be laughing. Like when that nigga first made a video about me, I was crying laughing, bro. I could not stop laughing. And I was in the gym. I think my homie might have hit me up. My nigga TC Fitness nigga told me, he was like, yo, I think this nigga just posted a video about you. I go see this shit. I'm watching this shit in the gym. Everybody, I'm the loudest person in the gym, laughing my ass off, like dying laughing. It was the part, some shit he said. He was like, this nigga talking about. He said something like PTSD. He like, he ain't show his face. This when he used to do the faceless joints. Nigga, this is how I imagine him doing it. The nigga said Coach Davis is a demon. I'm watching this shit. I'm like, yo, this shit is like comedy, bro. Like, how am I supposed to be mad at this, bro? You can't be mad at that shit. That shit is hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious. Like, I wasn't mad at nobody that watched the videos, that laugh at the shit. I don't take that shit personal, bro. That shit is hilarious. Like, even if the dude make a future video, I'm probably gonna laugh, bro. You can't be mad at shit like that, bro. Ain't no way. That shit is fucking hilarious. Like when you got self love like that for real, can't nobody, intrude and try to get you out of. You feel me? To switch up like niggas is doing. Niggas want to stop making videos. Or niggas be mad about this shit. Nah, bro. It is what it is. You can't control everybody, bro. But when you stop being you and doing you, because you see somebody don't agree with what you do or whatever the fuck, trolling you, however you want to look at it, and then you stop, bro, that's weak as fuck. That's weak, bro. The nigga best male version quit semen retention. Like, what's wrong with that nigga, bro? That's a bad move in my opinion, man. Like, I don't give a fuck who relapsed, nigga. Best male version, HTO. I don't give a fuck who relapsed. Any semen retention YouTuber, nigga. You could have relapsed 20 times, 100 times. Bro, just get right back. Get back on the journey, bro. Simple. Because ain't you going to do that anyway, regardless if you on YouTube or not? Ain't you going to do that anyway? So what, you just going to stop making videos because you embarrassed that people know? When, yeah, we all know that we were struggling with porn addiction for the majority of our lives anyway. So what are you embarrassed about? Oh, because you want to look a certain type of way for men. You call yourself best male version because you want to look like, you want to be a best male version. You want to be better than other men or some shit. But now you in a vulnerable place where people know that you slipping up. Now you don't want to get on the camera now. That's what all these semen retention niggas gonna do, bro. Niggas gonna get on a streak. Everybody wanna brag and boast about how I'm doing this. I'm getting better with that. I'm getting a woman attraction. Soon as you in a vulnerable spot, you might be depressed. You might start relapsing, whatever. Now you don't want to talk. You ain't tough, nigga. You can't fluctuate through them uncomfortable situations. That's what make you tough. Don't nobody care about how you could move when you going through shit and everything is going your fucking way and you good. Like, don't nobody care about that shit. People respect when you in uncomfortable situations and you still standing on that and you moving through that and you being honest with that. And you letting people see that side of you because you know that other people could relate to that, bro. You're not the only one that feel like that. And just because you hide it and you're not on camera and people don't see it, don't mean that you still ain't going through it anyway. So you might as well just, you could take people on the journey with you, like I'm doing. So y'all niggas was a lot of y'all niggas day one G's that fuck with my channel and shit. Y'all see me when my bed was on the floor. Now recently I got my bed up off the floor and I'm still climbing, still in the room, whatever. And as I keep growing in my life and shit, I'm just gonna keep recording that shit, being real about life, shit like that. Like, bro, I'm not worried about looking a certain kind of way to come off to men, especially. Mostly men watch my shit. That shit would feel kind of gay. Like, damn, I don't want to get on here. But I'm talking to men, though, bro. These niggas know where I'm coming from. Even if they don't admit it, I know they do, bro. They ain't got to tell me that. I know they do. Or at least the real ones do, and that's all that fucking matters. Shit. Or, like, if you slip and fall, my nigga, and you start bitching up, bro, you better man up, nigga. That shit come with life. You know, shit ain't gonna always go your way. Shit ain't gonna be sweet forever. You gotta learn how to look at those uncomfortable situations in life as like a chance to grow. Like shit. Yeah, I told my dad about semen retention. The nigga said I'm not doing it. He said I don't need to do that. I'm like, all right. You know what I'm saying? You gonna talk to people that's gonna be ignorant like that. And you just let them niggas live, bro. Like I don't give a fuck if my pops don't want to do this shit or not. I'm not even worried about my pops. He could do whatever he want to do. I'm a grown man. He a grown man. I'm not worried about no grown man. You your own responsibility, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't owe nobody shit. You not nobody responsibility. You don't owe nobody nothing. That's the main thing. You owe it all to your motherfucking self, nigga. Gangster. Do what you want to do, nigga. They try to tell you when you young, oh, don't look forward to being an adult. Don't rush to be grown. Bro, being grown is lit, nigga. You bugging. You know why people don't want to be grown? They afraid to take accountability for the mistakes that come with being an adult. Feel me? Niggas is just soft, bro. Soft. Being grown is lit. I get to do whatever the fuck I want to do. Or people just afraid to make mistakes because you know when you grown, you make a mistake as a kid, you could come to your mommy, you could come home, you not paying no rent, whatever. But if you smoke a bad blunt, somebody lace your weed up or something, and now you done smoke K2, fuck your life. People just be thinking about all of the craziest things that could happen to them of you being grown and you winding up in a scary situation that only you could get yourself out of. That's why people don't want to be grown. People are afraid of that. Like, damn, I lost my job. I can't pay the rent. I got nobody that's going to help me. That's why people don't want to be grown. They don't want to get caught in those situations. That's why dudes that's still living with their mother and shit like that, they afraid to go be out here because they afraid to be in those situations. I had to tell myself enough was enough. Because I could have stayed in my mom's crib if I wanted to, maybe. I could have kissed that ass if I wanted to when we was arguing, bumping heads and shit like that. But I was like, you know what? The only thing that's keeping me here at this point is me worried about what's going to happen to me, just me throwing myself out there and just going to be homeless. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. I got to prove it to myself that I could do this shit, man. I'd have been surviving and been through a lot of shit on my own, bro. I got the strength to do this shit. I just got to stop doubting myself. I've been doubting myself for too long in my life. It's just time for me to stop doubting myself and just go make a sacrifice. And nigga, I threw myself out there before I ever heard about semen retention. I was still busting nuts all over the place. You know how much strength that shit took for me to do that shit? And I was nervous. I was worried. I ain't want to go be homeless and shit, but I still did it anyway. And shit wasn't even as bad as I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? I'd have met a lot of great people. I'd have had some experiences being homeless. Like, real shit. Like, roommate was a dope fiend. Had another roommate, did 20 years in jail. Shit. Good friend of mine, met him in a homeless shelter. Now that's my nigga. Feel me? Like, you throw yourself out there, be a grown man, you experience real life situations because you choosing to be authentic rather than, bottling up and holding in shit. And bro, just go out there, just live, nigga. Make mistakes, bro. Stop being pussy. Niggas be afraid to look, bro. I remember I was playing, bro. I used to be trash in basketball when I was young and shit. Like in high school, I remember I was in high school, and in high school, niggas used to call me old man. We used to crack jokes on each other. I used to cut everybody's ass, so niggas used to cut my ass back too. Like, so I remember I was in a game, right, in my high school. I'm coming down the court, I cross the nigga. Cause I'm on the ice, so I cross the nigga. I'm whacked though. I'm on the ice, so I cross him, shit goes out of bounds. Everybody laughing at me. Niggas like, yo, old man, you old as shit, nigga. Why you look so stiff on the court, nigga? You old as hell. People cutting my ass, bro. And I was so mad. But like when you accept that shit and you laugh with it and shit, like shit not even that bad, bro. Like everybody just be so tense out here, like why niggas can't crack no joke on you or whatever. Like why a nigga like DJ 100 can't call me a demon, but I could still move and do me and just be myself. He could be wrong, My nigga, like, come on, man. Like, you worried about people misunderstanding you and shit like that, or man, life is a lot more simpler than a lot of y'all think. They just, you know what I'm saying? We've been programmed this shit. Shit, they fucked us up with the programming. But once you start to reprogram, and you get to a certain point where the reprogramming process, the hardest part of reprogramming is the beginning of realizing that you have to reprogram. But once you reprogram for a little while, the shit just get easy, bro. You like, all right, I done decided already to live my life like this to reprogram, so it is what it is, and it's not really that hard. Like, I know, shit, they taught me everything on some robot shit. They taught me how to move, how to speak, how to be, all of that. So all I got to do is just be myself now. Be the complete opposite, which is being yourself. It's really that simple. It's a thin line between that shit. You was a robot, and now you just choose to be yourself. And if you don't choose to be yourself, you choosing to be a robot. Simple. You feel me? Be your motherfucking self, bro. Take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to take care of yourself. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. That's really the only way you're gonna learn. Sometimes you gotta fall on your ass. And motherfuckers saw you fall. It was laughing at you and all that. You might have to experience that. Or, embarrass yourself, make a mistake. You like, damn, son, like, I gotta bounce back. Or I see why I went wrong. Like, oh, I know I could have did that better if I'd have just been more in the present moment. I'd have just relaxed more. Like, I ain't had to be as tense as I was or whatever the fuck. Like, a certain conclusions you come with, they just come to you. Like, and you just grow. Because as men, we want to be better. That's just in our DNA to want to be better. You feel me? You want to be strong men. Every man want to be a strong man. Every man, bro. All right. You know, it's crazy. There's a lot of gay dudes out here. That shit is crazy. Like, that I believe all that gay shit come from, first of all, pornography. You glorifying women so much. You releasing all of your energy. Now you have no testosterone. And you eating all of these bad foods that have estrogen in it. And women, dominate, their bodies dominate in estrogen. So when you don't have a lot of testosterone in your body, bro, I'm telling you, these elite niggas understand the human body. These niggas ain't wanna be gay. These niggas was pushed to be gay. It's a whole agenda that come with that shit, bro. They trying to, bro, this whole, they using women to kill men. Women wanted power for so long. You feel me? Now they got the power to, have an OnlyFans account. Post pictures on their Instagram, be hella Instagram famous for showing their body. It's dudes that's beating their dick off the Instagram pictures to OnlyFans, paying $25 a month. She might just be twerking on that shit. Nigga busting all his energy away, all of his male essence. Because the only thing that really make you a man out here is having, is having semen, bro. That's what make you a man, bro. Having semen. Real shit. You don't got no semen, you ain't no man. So you gotta think about that every time you struggling with semen retention. You don't want to relapse. So you don't want to be a man? That's really what that is. You don't want to be a man, bro. You choosing not to be a man. You choosing to release your male essence. That's really what that is. Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's like, you're like 70 people in here, motherfuckers is quiet. I know they listening though. That's all that really matters. For me. Anybody got more questions? Yeah, I count days. I'm on day 47 today. Yeah, I know y'all just taking it in. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know the supplements I take? Good for you, everybody that's retaining, bro. Keep your seed, man. Cause that's how you gonna be. That's the only way you gonna grow as a man, bro. Like, it's certain things you can't go around. The only way you gonna become your best version as a man is through semen retention. There's no other way. I just bought this turmeric. Heard a lot of great things about turmeric. I heard it cleans out your bloodstream. You know, a lot of beautiful things with that. Listen, I ain't the smartest man in the world, but I do my research and I try my best to just, just change my body, man, become stronger, better. I got some ashwagandha. Feel me? I try to get the highest dosage too, cause I be like, man, I got so much catching up to do. I'm about to just get the highest dosage or whatever. Like, feel me? But you got to be careful with that too. Make sure whatever you get, you know what I'm saying, it's healthy to have the highest dosage. But I got some atomic almonds. Should get you in tune with both sides of your brain. Feel what I'm saying? Got some L-arginine. You know what I'm saying? That should increase your blood flow. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That help you also, you know what I'm saying? That increase your girth. The more blood flow you have in your body, the more girth you have. So one of the mandatory supplements is L-arginine. You have to take L-arginine as a man. And not as a man, but as a man that was addicted to pornography, releasing all of that blood and all of that shit that's in your semen. When you depleted of blood, your body is all the way fucked up. You gotta have healthy blood in your body. But it starts from first increasing your blood flow and drinking a lot of water. Stop drinking juice, stop drinking soda. Everything you drink should be fruit, some natural shit. That's where you go on some vegan shit with the shit you drinking. Feel me? Make sure you taking in more fruits and shit like that. Word. And I advise everybody to also take iron. Get you some iron, bro. You gotta get your blood flow. You may not be iron deficient, but iron is important for everybody on semen retention. That's mandatory. So two mandatory things: take you some iron, take you some L-arginine, bro. Got you. Or sea moss is all the way fucking mandatory, bro. What? Sea moss is damn. Vitamin D is all the way mandatory, bro. Nobody gets enough sun. Nobody. You have to take the highest dosage of vitamin D. That's a fact. You have to. The highest dosage, bro. Maca root. Listen, bro, there's so many great things that come with all this shit. Bro, anybody that's having problems with their manhood or all that, bro, take you some black seed oil, you drink more water, stop busting nuts, bro. Your piece gonna grow, nigga. That's just the way that works. What else I got in here? I got some vitamin C, another mandatory thing. Vitamin C. Bro, I don't play, nigga. I got everything I need right here. You know what I'm saying? This is what I like spending my money on. Now when I got money, I used to think, yo, I need some new sneakers, this and that. Now the money I to spend on sneakers and new clothes, I'm spending $200 if I need to on mad supplements, nigga. To stack up and get all the supplements I feel like I need. Like I ain't playing, nigga. I'm focused on growing, bro. Everybody need to get on that. Get your shit together. For me, we all need to get our shit together, bro. Real shit, no matter how old you is. That's what everybody need to be doing. You need to figure out, doing all that research, figuring out what you need to do to get your shit right. Keep growing. And got a lot of catching up to do, bro. It's not just gonna be semen retention. Semen retention is the biggest puzzle piece of this shit, though. Feel me? Because that's free right there. If you can't afford all of them supplements and all that, just start with just semen retention and you're gonna be good. Feel me? That's where you start. Start with just retaining. And you good bread. Because your semen already got mad vitamins and nutrients that these supplements don't even have. Like, I mean, this supplements like zinc and shit that your semen does have, but other than that, you need that. You need the semen inside your body, bro. You need that. Yeah, sea moss is crazy, bro. Sea moss is crazy. Like when I learned about sea moss, that shit blew my fucking mind. Like the way Dr. Sebi broke that shit down, I'm like, God damn. That shit blew my mind, bro. Basically, sea moss has all of the minerals that your body needs. And if it has 90 minerals that your body needs, then What is your body like without that? Like, just thinking about that shit is fucking crazy. Like, your body needs like I think it says something like 100 minerals, and we only get about 10 of them shits, and CMOS got the other 90. You feel me? So CMOS is really just deeper than like worrying about the coronavirus and shit. Nigga, yo, that shit got all of the minerals that you need in your body. No matter what's going on in the world, everybody need to be taking CMOS for the rest of their life. That right there is mandatory. Like, you need those minerals to be your best version. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell niggas. Like, it's more than just semen retention. It's so much other knowledge and information and keys and doors that y'all motherfuckers gotta see with this matrix, and just learning about your human body and shit. Cause that's how you learn how to beat the elites and all that shit. To conquer yourself. You gotta learn about the human body, bro. A lot of y'all may not like school. A lot of y'all may not, want to just play the video game, chill, just not bust a nut, stay away from porn. It's deeper than that, bro. You gotta take some time and you gotta learn about the human body, bro. You have to learn about the human body. That's fucking mandatory, bro. If you don't learn about the body, then you gonna be at a disadvantage always, bro. You gotta learn about the body. That's mandatory. Any question that you have about the human body, you gotta do your research on that shit, bro. You have to. You don't have no choice. Cause now you know better. You disciplining yourself, bro. All right, so now take that time out, go learn about your body. Real shit. Another way to get out the matrix. You learn about your human body, you good bread. You accept like, damn, I ain't know that. It might be a hard pill to swallow. A lot of that information is gonna scare a lot of some of y'all. And that's cool though. You might be like, all right, I ain't know this shit for a long time, but it's cool. I'm about to just do it now. And just go at it first. And you just gonna learn how to flow within it. That's just how that works. For me, Michael Jordan, the greatest player in the world. This dude said before every game he was nervous. So how did Michael Jordan still flow through being nervous? That means he just was just in the moment, just willing to make mistakes, willing to just be there. He knew he had a job to do. Listen, man, everybody goes through that, bro. Everybody, man. There's shit out there that you don't even know yet, that when you know, it's gonna change your life forever. And it still might be a little difficult to make certain decisions and move through that, but you just do it. Feel what I'm saying? Yeah, my braid's grown. Bro, I'm way stacked up. Bro, I use black seed oil as lotion, bro. I don't even put, bro. I've been learning so much shit about the body. Like, I ain't playing, nigga. Look at my lotion bottle. When I come out the shower, I spray some of that on my hand. I put it all over my body, bro. I don't play. And then I got a whole separate bottle that I drink, you feel me, straight out the bottle when I need to. Like, black seed oil was mandatory. That's a fact. You gotta put it on your body and consume it. Cause, bro, first of all, you gotta look at the back of your the soap uh, bar that you use. You gotta look at the box. The lotion that you use, you gotta read the back of the ingredients and see all of that shit that's there, bro. And then ask yourself, why are you putting that on your body? You gotta ask yourself that. Read the back of the soap that you fucking wash your body with, and then seriously ask yourself, why are you putting that shit on your body? Matter of fact, let me read the back of my lotion bottle and see all of this weird shit that I don't know what the fuck it is, but I'm wiping my whole body with this shit. Like, are you fucking crazy? I'd rather wipe my body with black seed oil, because black seed oil is just black seed oil. That's all it is. But then you get shit like this, the back of this shit, you see that big ass paragraph, nigga? What the fuck is all of this shit I'm rubbing on my body, nigga? Nigga said, what the fuck is polysorbate 40, nigga? What is that? Why am I putting that on my body, nigga? What the fuck is that? Bro, all of these crazy ass names. Nigga said yellow 10 in parentheses CI 47005. What the fuck is that? But people don't question none of this shit. Nigga said yellow 10 in parentheses CI 47005. Green 3 CI 42053. Why am I wiping my body with that? I'm not never using lotion, bro. You know what's crazy? You know as men, our skin is supposed to be tough, right? There's nothing wrong with you having tough skin. Well, there's nothing wrong with your skin being ashy. There's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. As men, we ain't gotta have no soft skin, bro. You ain't gotta have soft skin. That's one of the main things to start with too. Like, you gotta look at, bro, stop buying bullshit toothpaste. Stop using lotion and bullshit soap. And if you got bullshit soap, I would say use less of it. Like if you financially in a place where you can't afford to get like, you know, maybe a better soap. Cause now the soap I use, that shit costs $10. But it's natural soap. The deodorant I buy now, it's natural deodorant. Shit got some couple things in it that I'm questionable about, so I don't put a lot of it on me. I might just go one, and I don't do too much. Like, you got a soap that you questionable about, don't fucking drench your whole body in that shit, bro. Make sure you get the parts that's important. No homo, you might just get your underarms, get your balls, the dick cheese and shit. Make sure your privacy is right. But don't be drenching your whole body in that shit. And you good. So me start from there. Just use less of it. Use as less as you can. If you gotta use your lotion, use a little bit of that shit. Do not be fucking pressing the top of that shit, putting all of this lotion on your body, bro. You feel me? You can start from there. Feel me? Another way to escape the matrix. Stop, you know what I'm saying? Putting all this shit in our body. Our body absorbing this shit in our pores. We don't know what that shit is doing on the inside. We don't even know. Toothpaste I use, this some shit. Let me see, what's the name of this shit? This shit called Misawak. And it's a good toothpaste. It's natural toothpaste. Shit got cinnamon oil, olive oil, honey, some Misawak, extract. I don't really know too much about Misawak, but I know all of it is organic. You know what I'm saying? Organic, gang. That's all that matters. Get you some organic toothpaste, man. Stop wasting your money on that bullshit. All that clothes, the fly shit that don't fucking matter. Cause clothes don't make you fly, bro. You make the clothes. You can look good at anything you wear, bro. Anything you wear. People just be so pressed about the internet and looking a certain kind of way and posing and with the certain kind of clothes. You wasting all your money and time on bullshit, bro. And really, you got to be investing your money on growing to be a better you in all of these different aspects and all that catching up you got to do. Like, niggas is out here fooling around. Niggas got a lot of catching up to do, though. Real shit. Like, it's 1 o'clock. I'm about to get off this shit because I got to eat. This was a good-ass live, though. Feel me? I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm going to try to get this shit to post. Love is love. This is a long-ass live, too, so I might be back in like a week or something, maybe 2 weeks. I'm gonna be working on myself. Everybody could continue to work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's time to reprogram, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all gotta be focused. It's more than just semen retention. So it don't really matter what day you on. Just make sure that you retain it, though. You relapse, get the fuck back. You feel me? You good, bro? You just gotta accept in life you're gonna make mistakes. There's gonna be bumps in the road. Stop worrying about what people think about you, because these motherfuckers is more insecure than you will ever know. Come on, man. And shit, I suggest everybody watch this live back. I'm going to probably even watch this live back myself. You know. Shit, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Love is love. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you take care of yourself. Always, You know, put in that time that you need to put in to do what you need to do for yourself, to be happy, to fulfill yourself. Because the fulfillment that you're looking for, you're not going to find it nowhere else. You got to give that shit to yourself. Nobody going to give you that. But feel me, I'm out with that. Peace and love.